Austin, and I am the new principal at Bell. So I want to welcome everybody here. We are so glad that you are here, and we are so excited to have the kids start. I am anyway. The teachers are scrambling to get everything ready to go, but they will be absolutely ready on Thursday. So this is just a quick presentation to go over some general things at Bell and expectations. And then if we have a chance at the end, we can do some questions. I know you're not here just to see me. There are lockers to be seen and teachers to meet, so we'll make this pretty quick. I do see a lot of familiar faces in the room, and a lot of new faces too. I was the principal at Kiffin Elementary School for the last 5 years, so I have a lot of Kiffin kids come to Bell. So it's my honor and pleasure to be serving the entire Golden community again on a different capacity. Just quick introductions. My administrative staff, they're all out there busy helping everybody with lockers and schedules and directing people around. We do have a lot of new people at Bell this year, and Hal Templeton is our new assistant principal. He was out greeting people at the very front of the building. Susan Arnson is a returning assistant principal, so she's the person who really helps out with STEM and a bunch of other things, but she was our STEM assistant principal that really got STEM started here at Bell as well. Jan Houston is our principal's secretary. She's my right-hand woman, and so if you have any questions or need to, she kind of has her finger on the pulse of the school, so she's a great contact for you. Sue Urban is our financial secretary. She is here today if you need to pay fees. If you didn't pay them online, she's here and she can accept any payments for today. And then Kathy Hayes is our enrollment secretary and our attendance secretary. Our office and clinic support has not changed. It's Miss Betty Scheit, and she's been here for like 14 years. And Sabella Dean is our locker room para. She helps out quite a bit in the office as well. Come on in, you guys can have a seat. You don't have to stand. Seriously, you're not interrupting me. And then we have a new school resource officer, so we partner with the City of Golden and Golden Police Department. And so his name is Officer Derek Hall. He will be here quite often. He actually has an office and a desk here, so he's here quite often, but he also serves Shelton Elementary School, Mitchell Elementary School, and a couple of the other option schools in the Golden area. But he is housed mostly at Bell. We have a couple new people in our counseling department, and so Erin Ballweg is our counselor for 6th grade. She's new, but she comes from Arvada West High School. Linda Jelinek this is her 2nd year returning, and Lindsay Lee is our 8th grade counselor, and she's the pregnant one, but she will be back after she has that baby. Dylan Irwin is our new social emotional learning specialist, so he's going to be helping out in a variety of different ways. We're really going to be working on helping students figure out their own social and emotional needs that they have, and so he's going to be working with all kinds of students across the whole school as well as teachers, and he'll be helping with our restorative practices that we're implementing this year. So we'll get into that in a little bit. And then Eric Olson is our social worker here, and he is also returning. Mr. Templeton, you want to wave your hand? That's the assistant principal that I was just talking about. We've got a lot of things to celebrate at Bell. If you haven't noticed, we have a new sign out front. It's huge. Children, please do not climb on the sign. I had to chase a few children off today, but please do not climb on the sign. It can be dangerous, but they're tall letters and they're very appealing. I get it. They really look like they want to be climbed on. We appreciate that you don't do that, but it's on the corner. So that's a big new purchase that we did, that the past administration put out there, because there was some questions. I guess they had some problems with people identifying the school. So that was exciting. Also, we are the middle school winner for Jefferson County Public Schools Public Library Summer Reading Program. So we actually got an $800 check for our library with that. So that was exciting. That was the news. Yay! So all of you who participated in that, kids, thank you so much, because we won for all of Jefferson County, so that was awesome. We have 20 new enthusiastic staff members, teaching members, I should say, and 30 enthusiastic returning teachers. So we're really excited about this school year because we've got a lot of change. We have increased enrollment. We're at about 780 students this year, and we continue to grow. And then our office got a little bit of a facelift for better accessibility. So we're still working on that. It's kind of a work in progress. Construction zone, you'll start seeing some changes in the next couple of weeks where secretaries are and so on and so forth. So please be patient as we create a more accessible environment for our office. Here's just some basic information. Communication, we're really working on communicating better with our families and our students. And so we are going to be doing, first of all, the Family and Student Handbook is posted on the website. Our website is, well, I'm going to jump ahead of myself, but our website is really a great place for for information. If you are looking for anything, please go to the website, and there are a ton of resources on that website. It's also going to be changing, and in fact, I found out, I think it's changed today, which is, we'll talk about that in a minute. Communication expectation of teachers. I want everybody to know that there is an expectation that, that's been put forth for the teachers, that their websites are updated on a regular basis. And so, each team has a website. Again, I'm going to ask for some patience because we are migrating with the website right now, and I'll explain that in a minute and the reason why that's happening. It's a district, it was a district decision. It is highly recommended that homework be posted on the website. It's not required, but I'm really recommending that that is posted, at least what the assignments were, if not any actual worksheets or anything that might be on the website. We're really pushing on that. And then also, teachers have a 48-hour turnaround time to return any communication from you. So voicemail, web, emails, etc. So those are the expectations for communication with teachers. We will have school-wide newsletters every month, and then we will have messages going out, which you probably received about 3 or 4 in the last 2 weeks, going out and on an as-needed basis. So I try not to overdo it, but at the same time, I think it's really important that people know what's going on, and parents need to know what's going on at Bell. So, like I said, I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, we definitely want to keep people informed. The one thing that I have a request on your end as far as communication goes, if you receive a voicemail from us, most likely it is just a robocall telling you about back to school night, for example, like you got last night. Please listen to that voicemail. Oftentimes, and this doesn't happen just at Bell, it's happened at every school I've ever been at. A lot of times, parents will see that, oh, I got a call from the school, and they just automatically call back. And then our phones start ringing off the hooks, and the secretaries are repeating themselves over and over and over again. And if you just listen to the voicemail, most likely you'll have your questions answered. So we just ask that of you. That would be great. And then our office hours are between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's when we will be answering phones. So after 3 p.m., secretaries do go home because that's their work day is early, and then they get off early. So the phones will be answered between 7 and 3. And that's when the access to the building will be available as well. Unless, of course, there's some sort of after-school activity. Okay. Jeffco Connect. If you have not already gone on to Jeffco Connect, parents, please, every single year you have to go on to Jeffco Connect and update your information, even if nothing has changed. You go through, once you log on, and I've got some information about how to log on to figure out Portal, or the grades, but once you log on, it'll walk you through it. You just have to go through all of the links on the left side. I'm a parent in Jeffco 2. I have a 13 going on 14-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son, so I have to do it too, and admittedly I still haven't done it, but I will. It's going to happen, so hopefully maybe tonight. So, but do please go on and do that. And it is really important that you do that for a variety of reasons. First of all, if you do not do that, and you may potentially not be getting communications from the school. So that is through that Connect system that our school messenger system works. So we absolutely need you to go in it and update your information, even if it hasn't changed, so that we make sure that you're getting the communication from the school. And also emergency information need to be updated, et cetera, et cetera. Again, the website's a big piece. Attendance. So a lot of this is district policy, so I want to make sure people are really clear on this. I was talking to Ms. Hayes about some of the things that we need to clear up for attendance pieces with parents. Always call the attendance line. You have 24 hours from the time of the absence to excuse your student. So say, for example, your student is gone today. You have until tomorrow, the end of the school day tomorrow, to call in your student and excuse them for today. Okay, that is district policy. After that, no, your student's absence will not be excused. It will go unexcused. Again, district policy. And there's no appeal process. So it is critical that if your student is gone and you want it to be excused if you've taken them out of school, please make sure you call that attendance line. 24 hours, you can just leave a message. It's really simple. You don't have to actually talk to a real person to excuse your student. So that's an important piece. After 3 unexcused absences, a letter will go home giving you information about truancy, etc. It's kind of a warning letter. But after 10 unexcused absences, then a medical letter will be required for all students who are missing. And that's for full day absences, okay? And again, policy, district policy, failure to comply could wind up in truancy court. So we don't want to go there. And oftentimes, most times we don't, but I think it's important that you guys are aware of what the district policies are. Coming soon. So our website is migrating to a different platform. And in fact, when I say coming soon, it came live today. And so we've still got to clean it up and fix it. So the old website, I believe, is still available. So if you bookmarked the old website, you should still be able to get to that website right now. And then we'll be migrating all of the information over to the new website. The reason why we've changed websites, and this is a district-wide thing, so if you go onto the district website, you will see that they've also migrated to a different platform, is so that we are compliant with ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, because our former platform did not allow text-to-speech abilities, so we changed platforms in order to be ADA compliant. So please, I'm going to ask just for a little bit of patience for the next week or two as we are making that migration and moving things forward and over to that other website. But it's going to be really clean and nice and accessible for you guys, so we're excited about it. Breakfast. So we offer breakfast at Bell. It's open to anybody and everybody. We open the cafeteria at 6:50. If you are eating breakfast, you go in from the back, not from the front. So if you're coming in for breakfast, you want to go in through the back. We open at 6:50, and at 7:15, we will not let any more students in to the cafeteria. If a bus comes a little bit late, we will accommodate. We'll make sure we accommodate for bus students. But ideally, what we're going to be doing is we're clearing the cafeteria at 7:20. So class starts at 7:25. So students, please, if you are coming in for breakfast, please be in there no later than 7:15 if it's within your abilities. Like I said, if the bus comes late, we'll make some accommodations for that. But we will be clearing that cafeteria out at 7:20. The reason I'm emphasizing this is because I've heard from many folks that first period tardies were pretty heavy because of breakfast. So we will be clearing the cafeteria out at 7:20, okay? So we just ask that you get there early enough so that we can get you fed and get you to class on time. Also, it's free for any students who qualify for free and reduced lunch, so we really encourage you to use that opportunity. I think that's it. Dress code. I sent this out in an email just so we'll go over this pretty quickly, but We're gonna try tank tops this year, but 2-finger rule, meaning that the width of the strap needs to be 2 fingers wide.